There we go. Welcome to another short trivia. Turn this on. Hello. So, today we're basically going to do the same thing as last week. Same rules. All the questions have multiple answers. If you get one, you're good. I'll send out all the possible answers tomorrow. And in the middle of each question, I'll just sort of talk a little bit about what's been going on. 1 minute in between each question. I'll ask each question twice if needed. So, if y'all want to participate here, if you miss it, then the VOD will still be up so you can participate still. So, alright. Let's see how many questions we've got. This is from the iPad unboxing because there's some new info there. And OC Reveal 4 because OC Reveal 3 is only Kid Icarus stuff. No Mario Legends. So we're skipping 3 for now. That stuff can be saved for Icarus-thon. So, let's see. How many questions we got today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 this time. About the same as last week, so get the TV turned on so we can do some drawing stuff in between. And I'll go ahead and ask the first question, so I can do that and y'all can still do the trivia. Will this turn on? There we go. Alright. Question number 1. Name one of the most notable counselors at Camp Alfino. Name one of the most notable counselors at Camp Alfino. There are so many answers for this one. A lot of these have a bunch of answers. Like, way more than last week. Get the iPad on. Oh, okay, this is a little... all kinds of whack right now. Yeah, I can exit that one for now. Let's open this. Okay. Is that good? Alright. And this is upside down. What the heck? Alright, let's... Whoa, why is it upside down? That was weird. Anyway, question number 2. Name one of the Blood Moon's regions that contains a kingdom. Question 2. Excuse me. English might be struggling today. It's been a long day. So, alright. Name one of the Blood Moon's regions that contains a kingdom. There's 5 of them. What do I want to pull up on here? We have... okay, a bunch of scribbles. What the heck? Hold on, what else was pulled up here? No, we don't need that. No, we don't need that either. Let me put those down here because I don't need them right now. There we go. This one can stay. There's so much scribbles on here. Alright. Let's do question 3 while I set this up. This one. Number 3. Name a Phinleyan island. Name a Phinleyan island. I've got pictures of the maps, but you might have to scroll, like, a lot to find them. But do you know, just name one island off the, that is, basically what I'm saying is an island that is a part of Phinleyan. That is, like, not in the mainland. Let's see, wait, what do I, okay, there's a lot of stuff on here. We can start with, okay, yeah, no, the other one. There, we can start with this one. Don't know why this one is smaller than the other one. Alright. Number 4 out of 16. Ooh, this is a fun one. Name one of the biggest troublemakers at Daranaka Academy. Name one of the 3 biggest troublemakers at Daranaka Academy. There's essentially a big 3. Kenza was saving this one for the end of the Darinkan introduction. And she specifically saved these 3 for last. Because they are the biggest punks of the day school. Let me grab this table. Go. Setting this up again. There we go. Alright. How are we doing here? Good? Okay. Awesome. Let's do number 5. Ooh, this one has a lot of answers too. Yeah, this is number 5. Why did I put 6? Alright. Number 5. Okay, let me move this over here for a second. There we go. Alright. Besides Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina, name a Mario character who will appear in Mario Legends. Besides Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, and Rosalina, name a Mario character who will appear in Mario Legends. This doesn't count boss fights, by the way. Not anything like Mario said, but if you want to say that you can, that's fine. Let me unplug the iPad. Show off a little bit of a strategy that I came up with for the editing here. Basically, I added some stuff that's going to be layered on top of the frames, including a pause menu and several different bars for battling. Alright, now I need to grab the webcam. Alright. Before that, I'm going to ask question number 6. Alright, number 6. This one has 7 options. Name one of the 7 elemental moons. Naming the element is also acceptable. Name one of the 7 elemental moons. OBS, don't you dare have tech issues here. Never had this happen on a Mario Legends stream, thankfully. Can I put my... Yeah, I'm gonna put my phone away. I don't need my phone right now. Unless I wanted to put some music on. Alright, webcam is coming over here. Going to the screen. TV screen. I'm blocking it apparently. No, don't you turn that way. The wire keeps getting stuck, so it's facing the wrong way. It wants to look at the plushies. We can bring the plushies on later. Alright. So, what you see up there is the pause menu. That's going to be on the right-hand side of the screen. The yellow highlight is the option that's being hovered upon. The gray ones are not available yet. So, this is only the Chapter 1 setup, so the grade options won't be available until Chapter 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Chapter 2, because that's when the battling actually starts and there's actual items that can be used and more playable characters. Alright, let's do question 7. Let me check my stream real fast. Okay, we're doing well here. Alright, number 7. Yeah, that's right. Number 7. Alright. Name one of Annalise's parents. Name one of Annalise's parents. Obviously there's 2, so why say it? Just name one of them. Okay. So, alright, let's get off that pause menu for a second. We also have, battle actions menu. That's also going to be on the right-hand side. It's there already. So, again, yellow highlight, the rule still stands. Grayed out. Okay, there's certain rules pertaining to all the options on here. It's grayed out if you're literally, not physically able to do it. Let's say, someone has already moved, then move will be grayed out. Or if someone's under a status effect that will prevent them from moving. In this case, characters can also attack before moving. So, attack could also be grayed out if they haven't moved yet. And, of course, there's, passing the turn, which means they do nothing for the rest of the round, and backing out, that is, basically saying, never mind, I'm gonna, move a different character, or do a different action. So, moving counts as one action. So basically, okay, moving plus one additional action is one turn. That's how it's gonna work. Alright, let me ask one more question before I go over the rest of these. Alright, number 8. Number 8. Give me a word in Phinleyan. There's a lot of Phinleyan culture in here. Give me a word in Phinleyan. I just bumped the chair. Whoops. I did give some Phinleyan words. Okay, this doesn't include Ancient Hymn, though, because the lyrics are on that music video and the translation in the description. I'm going for what I said in OC Reveal 4. Just give me something simple. I only said 4 words, so just give me one of them. Alright, yeah, I already said moving, attacking, items. Items will be, the option items will be grayed out if the character doesn't have any items. Otherwise, it's always going to be like this. Trading, they have to be right next to somebody. And they both have to have items. Or at least one of them has to have items for this option to be available. The ones that are blacked out don't come available until a later chapter, so let me check what those are. Oh, one of them is assist, because at the start there aren't any characters who can heal other people yet. So assist is one of the options. That will be grayed out if nobody needs assistance or if the character can't heal anybody without using an item. And then the last one doesn't come available until way later. Alright, ready for number 9? Let's do number 9. Question 9. How about this one? More Phinleyan culture. Or more... No, yeah, it is Phinleyan culture. Alright. Alright, there are 12 options for this one. But you can include additional ones if you want. Okay, actually I will say aside from these two. Aside from preschool and kindergarten, name one of the 12 academic grades in Phinleyan. Give me a Phinleyan term for one of the 12 academic grades. Or grade levels. Okay, the wording on that is weird. That's my bad. Just give me one of them. Alright. Alright, let's open another of these. Bye-bye. So, I already screenshotted these, but these will, like, come up. Okay, what the heck happened there? Hang on a second. I made multiple layers of this in one. So, we got that. Both of them are highlighted for some reason. There we go. That was a little weird. Alright, so yeah, there's saving your progress. And also, returning to title screen. Reminder, this will be a game format. The rest of these are like saving and saved and stuff like that. So, actually no. Bring those back. I want them back. Alright, put that away. Alright, let's do question number 10. I think I might have given bigger gaps on these. Alright, let's do another character question. This one. Number 10. Name one of Mylanon's classmates at Daranaka Academy. Name one of Mylanon's classmates at Daranaka Academy. There's a lot. Just give me one. What is that? What the heck is that? Sorry, I had to clean up after the cats again. They keep leaving their fur all over my bed. It's Ellie and Zelda who keep doing it. Alright. Alright, that was a minute. So let's do number 11. And then we'll get back to the TV. Number 11. There's 6 more questions. We'll do this one. Number 11. What in the world? Alright, number 11. Name one of the Blood Moon's abandoned regions. Name one of the Blood Moon's abandoned regions. That means there's nobody living there. There's 11 of them. Just a little hint, there's 11. 11 out of 52. And if you don't know why I'm mentioning the Blood Moon, it's where the fire giants live. You can see them in the bottom right of the screen. What other text box did I need to pull up? Okay, there's just a general yes or no. There's a big text box for loading screens and tips and conditions and stuff like that. Can I English? It's been a long day. And then your dialogue text boxes. There's a bunch of different colors. There's the standard one. There's six different colors for the Triforce goddesses. We got Anshi, Nehru, Eri, Flora, Feror, and Din. And then we got two Darinkan ones. We got, hang on, if I can click the right thing. There's a maroon one, and then a dark gray one. See why that's a thing later. Alright, number 12. Give me a second. Alright, 12. Alright, this one's tricky. Similar to another one I just asked. Name one of the most notable campers at Camp Alfino. We already said counselors, now name a camper. Name one of the most notable campers at Camp Alfino. There's a bunch. There's a whole lot of them. I also realized that a lot of these questions are also geography. There's a lot of geography. Blood Moon, Phinleyan. Lots of geography and culture. Alright, let's see. Was there anything else on here? Nope, it's just the last one. Beware of a lot of scribbles on this one. This was just to label what's going to go on this text box down here. Let's see. Okay, these blank rectangles are supposed to have text in it. They're supposed to be attack moves. Because you see, there's me right there. And then that's the current level. Let's see, what else is on here? There's HP bars. Hang on, I need to close this. And that's also XP. Let's see. Okay, there's this one. Okay, the gold is extra HP, but it's supposed to be blue. For each unit, it's supposed to be blue, yellow, red, or green. So, yeah, that's what mine is supposed to look like right there. Stuttering a lot because I've had a long day. Alright, and then there's also, hold on, bring that back. There's also an XP bar right there. And then, what else? Wait, no, that's not the XP bar. This is the XP bar. I'm sorry. That was the special attack meter. This is the XP bar down here. It's a little hard to see, but you'll see it when the animation comes out. Alright. Now we can put that away. What else? There's a whole lot of sprites in here. And there's also supposed to be an opposition side where I hide this, display a middle bar, and put the targeted character on the right side, whether it's targeting to attack an enemy or to help an ally. Alright, let's see. Question number 13. More culture. And FYI, I did talk about all of this, so these are not impossible to answer. Name a traditional Phinleyan dessert. Name a traditional Phinleyan dessert. I mentioned 3 of them. Yeah, a lot of these questions are like, there's like barely any options, but then there's the ones that are like, there's a whole lot of options. It's a little crazy. Alright, put that back. There we go. So, there's all that. Actually, no. First, let me see what it looks like when there's another sprite in the other bar. There's a whole lot of these here, so bear with me for a second. Basically, I just copied each layer and mirrored them. So what's going to happen in battles is the left side is whose turn it is, and then the right side is the target. So an enemy could be on the left side, but only when it's their turn. The HP bars will be here, and that's when it like displays the action that's going on. And while I'm at it, there's hold on a second. It's under this, right? No, it's not. Where is it at? There's oh, there it is. There's stats here. There's supposed to be a number indicating how much HP someone has. There's the stars. If it's a giant unit, they will have between 1 and 3 stars, signaling multiple HP bars. And when 1 HP bar drops to 0, a star goes away. And then it starts another one. Little bit of Fire Emblem Three Houses aspects in there. And then there's status effects. Let me ask question number 14 before I show those. Okay, to make more sense, I'm going to display the HP bar too. So, yeah, there's supposed to be 1 on each side during those actions. But I'm only going to display the first one. There we go. And then make it so it's blue. Whoa. Casually getting rid of the extra HP. Or gradually. I need to go to bed. I can't. Okay. Alright. Now we're going to ask question number 14. Alright, 14. We got more geography, more characters. We're doing geography. I think the rest of these are geography, actually. Alright. Name a mountainous region of the Blood Moon. Name a mountainous region of the Blood Moon. There's 3. And I drew mountains on the map to indicate which ones are mountainous and also labeled the names of the mountains. So this is not an impossible question. Alright, so you got the HP. Let's display the special attack meter. Act like it's nowhere near charged. Same with the XP. Let's see. We're not going to display the stars because I'm not a giant unit. So I only have 1 HP bar. Let's see. There's stat boost or stat drops. Let me show those arrows again. This means like, let's say, like, attack stat, defense stat, speed, increased temporarily. And the blue one is the opposite. It goes down. And then there's some more that affect battle performance. Whether it's like you can't move or you gradually take damage. Like, There's burn effect. Yeah, I'm really trying to make this look like a game, as you can see, and just ignore the scribbles at the top. There's fire, there's ice, there's paralysis. This might be hard to see on the TV. If it's a bright color that kind of blends. There's poison, dizziness. Actually, let me bring the webcam closer to the TV, but first I'm going to ask question number 15. There's 2 more questions left. We got a character question and a geography question. Alright, let's do the character one and then end with geography. Alright. Number 15. Name one of the 12 professors at Daranaka Academy. And there will be more questions after this in a different stream, but I'm not sure when that will be. Name one of the 12 professors at Daranaka Academy, not including Andona or Braun. One of the 12 teachers. Alright, actually I'm going to move the webcam closer to here so you can actually see it better. Let's pull those up again. Got fire, got ice, there's paralysis, poison, there's dizziness, there's sleep. That's really hard to see. I'm going to screen record this so it's easier. And then there's 2 more. There's ink, and there's stone, which means turned into a statue. Those are the status effects. And I'll show the arrows one more time too. Stats up, stats down. Yeah. Lots of complexity, but thankfully the first battle isn't until chapter 2. The first one is all tutorial stuff, so it's mostly exploring and cutscenes. Lots of cool stuff coming up. Alright, I'm going to ask the last question, and then we will be done for today. And it is geography. Alright. Name a Phinleyan city along the coast of the mainland. This is different from islands. Name a city along the coast of the mainland. Like, anything that's like on a beach or like super close to the sea. Alright, yeah. Now I'm going to put all this stuff away. Well, that's a lot of stuff. I'm pressing undo a bunch of times. There we go. And it's all gone. All gone. We won't see you again until chapter 2. Actually, I'm going to display one thing so I don't get this lost in the files. We'll display the pause menu, but that's about it. Okay, now you're going to face back this way. Okay, wait, is everything on there, my stuff? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's just my stuff right there. Okay, I had to move that quickly because I was like, wait a minute, there's a cloud storage and there's other people who also use Adobe Fresco, so didn't want to have to like show anyone else's stuff. They wouldn't like me for it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today. So tomorrow I'm gonna post the answers, and pretty sure if all goes according to plan, which today it has been, this is the last Wednesday stream before Mario Legends actually comes out. Super excited. So, yeah. Man, I'm just relieved that it's finally time. After all that stress with the computer crashing and stuff, still able to get the show on the road. So, I will see you guys then.